Hi everyone, this is a video demo of the parallel finance platform. So here we can try our testnet that we have deployed on Substrate. Here we're connecting to the Substrate network. The first thing I want to talk about is the Polkadot.js extension wallets. So here I have two different accounts, and then we also have an internal wallet in which we can connect to the Polkadot.js extension. But for the sake of demo, we're just going to use the Alice account that has pre-funded tokens. So here we can see the total amount of tokens provided by Alice to the platform. This is the total amount already borrowed by Alice. And then this is the amount of interest earned by Alice through our lending protocol. On this page, we can see the supply APY of different assets. And then this is the amount supplied by the market for these different categories. This is the amount of tokens that Alice has on the parallel balance. And then this is the amount of tokens that Alice has already supplied to the protocol. So let's deposit some more dots to the market and earn 2.10% interest. So by clicking on supply, this will send a transaction to the blockchain, and then we should see the supply balance increase shortly. Here we go. And then the next thing is we can go to our portfolio and we can see that we have supplied $117,000 worth of tokens and then earn 8 cents. And this shows the distribution of everything we have supplied, and Kusama is by far the largest distribution. We can also see the general information about the tokens that we have borrowed. So here we have 18K borrowed, and we have about $23.5 worth of debt owed to the protocol for borrowing. And then we have $102,000 worth of collaterals. So we can define collaterals here. So let's say I want to use my BTC as collateral. I can turn on the switch, which should increase the amount of collateral here. That also means that we can now borrow more. And so far, I have borrowed around 33.76% of the capacity that can borrow based on the amount of collateral. And so let's say I'm done with the loan. If I want to start repaying, then I can repay here. Let's say I want to start repaying 10 dots. I just need to send a transaction here, and it should repay for me. And we can see that now the borrowed capacity has decreased a little bit based on the amount I have just repaid. So if the user wants more information about different assets, then we can go to the market overview page, and here we can see this is the total amount supplied by the market, and this is the total amount borrowed by the market. And then we can also see the historical supply and borrow rates. And the last thing I want to talk about is our staking feature. So right now, we are providing staking features for the users. And the problem we're solving here is typically if you stake dots and participate in validation, then your dots will lose its liquidity. And what we're doing here is we would essentially give you something called X dots in exchange for staking through our platform. So for example, if I were to supply 10 dots here, what I'm getting back is essentially 10 X dots. And the dots here will actually be staked to give you the 14.16% staking rewards. And now what we can do with the X dot is you could lend it out so that you can earn additional interest through the lending protocol, essentially giving you double interest. So one part is from the staking, and the second part is from lending. And then if you want to unstake your tokens, you can unstake here. So let's say I want to unstake 10 tokens. The unstaking process will actually take 28 days for the tokens to be completely unbound from the network. So if I click on unstake here, it would actually tell me the date in which my 10 dots will actually come back to my wallet. And yeah, that's it. That's essentially the core features of our platform. And thank you for listening.